Hello friend, welcome to my YouTube channel Electrical Boost. Today we are going to discuss Norton theorem. Okay, it is the one of the theorem that used to solve any network or simplification to network. Here the Norton theorem says that any linear network can be converted into a single current source and connected into a single resistor. The theorem says that any linear network, okay, linear means resistor inductor linear behavior network can be converted into a single resistor and a single resistor. Okay, this current source and this resistor are connected in parallel. Okay, here we can see this single current source. This single current source is called Norton current or short circuit current, and this single resistance is called Norton equivalent resistance. Okay, this linear network, this type of linear network can be converted into a single current source with parallel with a single equivalent resistance. Okay, like that way. How to find this single current source and single resistor? Okay, then we go to the procedure how to find the Norton current and Norton resistance. Okay, let's go. Here the procedure is to find Norton resistance and Norton resistance IN and the Norton current IN and Norton resistance RN. First step to go how to find Norton current. Okay, let's start. If the circuit is like that, how to procedure to find Norton? The first step is to short circuit the load terminal, or where to find Norton equivalent. Okay, load terminal. Okay, this is the circuit. This is the circuit. Okay, if question asks is to find Norton equivalent in this branch. Okay, so you need to sort this branch. Okay, AB, you need to sort this branch. Okay, you need to short circuit this branch. Okay, then we find this short circuit current. This is called Norton current. Okay, this short circuit current is called Norton current. Okay, for next step 2, for finding RN. First step for IN, then this is RN. Okay, for finding Norton equivalent resistance is similar to finding the Thevenin's equivalent resistance. Okay, here the simple step is deactive deactive only independent source. Okay, independent source. If voltage source is present, then short circuit. Okay, if current source is present, then open circuit. Okay, deactive means if in case of voltage source short circuit, in case of current source open circuit. Okay, if voltage source any number of voltage source is there, it is only for independent source. For dependent source, indifferent approach. We going in next lecture. Okay, then start step is step 3. Draw equivalent Norton circuit. Okay, for Norton equivalent circuit, we connect Norton current or short circuit current and parallel with this this Norton resistance and this terminal where this load is connected. Okay, we can say that in Thevenin's theorem we find Thevenin's voltage. In Norton theorem we find Norton current. Okay, but we can say that the Thevenin's theorem, if a Thevenin's equivalent circuit can be converted into Norton equivalent circuit, by source transformation technique. Okay, you already know how to approach source transfer technique. Okay, if you don't know, link in the description. Okay, if a Thevenin's theorem equivalent circuit is given, we can convert it into Norton equivalent by just source transformation technique, source transformation technique. Okay, next we go to a simple example where you clarify our doubt. Okay, next go short example. Okay, hello, here the question given that find Norton equivalent circuit across AB terminal. Okay, here the actual example of the Norton theorem, how to deal with Norton theorem. Okay, here you can see here the question given that find Norton theorem across this. Okay, we going to my procedure. Okay, so first step one for finding Norton current. Okay, for finding Norton current, we know that how to find Norton current. In a step finding the Norton current, we need to short circuit this terminal, AB terminal. So we redraw this network. This is 2 ohm, sorry, this is 2 ohm, this is 4 ohm, and we're going to short circuit this AB so that this is like that, and find this IN. Okay, this is 2 ohm, this is 4 ohm, this is 2 ohm. Okay, this is 2 volt. Okay, you need to find this current. Before finding this current, we need to find this total current, then we apply current division. Okay, so that we find the total current. For finding the total current, we need to find the total resistance. Okay, so that the total is, this is the parallel, R equivalent of this circuit is equal to 4 into 2 divided by 4 plus 2, then plus 2. This is 3.33. Okay, then this total current I total, or this current I total is equal to 2 by 3.33. Okay, this is equal to 0.6 ampere. Okay, then we find this IN equal to, we apply current division, this total current IT and divided between them, so that IT into opposite resistance, this is 4 ohm divided by 4 plus 2. Okay, this is IT 0.6 into 4 divided by 6, this is 0.4 ampere. Okay, here IN equal to 0.4. Okay, our next step to find for finding RN, or equivalent Norton resistance. Okay, for finding this, we need to deactivate all independent source. Okay, here we see only one independent source, that is one voltage source. For voltage source, we need to short circuit. Okay, because when we short circuit, there is no potential difference, so that this voltage source actually deactivated. Okay, so we short circuit this voltage source, short circuiting this voltage source. This is 4 ohm. Okay, this is, and open this AB terminal, and open this AB terminal, and open this AB terminal, and find resistance across this. Okay, so that this is 2 ohm, this is 4 ohm. Okay, this is 2 ohm. This Rn equal to this and this are in parallel, 4 parallel 2, then plus 2. Okay, so that 4 into 2 divided by 4 plus 2 plus 2, this is 3.33 ohm. Okay, this is 3.3. Then our last step 3 is to draw, step 3 is to draw Norton equivalent circuit. Okay, Norton equivalent, how? This is one equivalent current source, this is IN, this IN equal to 0.4 ampere. Okay, and this resistance Rn, this is 3.33 ohm, and the load resistance, this is 2 ohm. Okay, this is 2 ohm. If you want to find current, then we current division, apply current division, then we find current in 2 ohm. Okay, but okay, thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. In your next video, we are going to talk another numerical problem in Norton theorem. Okay, thank you.